Previously on this Dakar in the bikes, game over for Adrian van Beveren as Ricky Brabec took control.
It's not the best to win stages, especially out here in new country. So we're going to just stay focused and just keep plugging away.
Brabec leads his teammate Benavides by nearly 5 minutes overall, while in the cars, Carlos Sainz is now on top. We got the stage win and the overall lead, but tomorrow we have to open, so it'll be different. We'll probably lose a bit of time, but that's the Dakar. Last two winners, Sainz and Alataya, top of the leaderboard in the cars. Nearly 50 competitors have already thrown in the towel, and there's a long way to go to Qiddiya. Race director Castera says stage 4, Neom to Al Ula, varied stage with tracks, stones, more navigation, especially at the end of the special. They'll have to avoid mistakes to reach the finish in Al Ula.
The problem is how long I need to wait for the racetrack, because it's one of the last ones to start.
On the Dakar, there's more to being an elite biker than racing and road books. You also need to know how to deal with mechanical gremlins. An heroic engine replacement yesterday for Paulo Gonçalves. Nobody said it was easy. An early start, as ever, for the bikers before sunup. They had to protect themselves against the cold over the last few days, and this northern part of Saudi Arabia, temperatures dropping as low as freezing point overnight. I'll tell you, the tents aren't great. Ricky Brabec was the first man out after his win yesterday. The overall leader had a very solid start, losing under 3 minutes to the day's winner. A very fast start again, on a familiar side of Honda and KTM crossing swords. Barreda and Benavides looking to navigate the sandy tracks, but a momentary lapse of concentration for the Spaniard Barreda. That little crash would end up costing him 17 minutes. As for de Sultra, it was proving extremely difficult to ride with that injured wrist he told you about. The Yamaha rider would eventually have to throw in the towel at the 300-kilometre mark. Another fascinating three-way battle in the quads today, with just over 3 minutes separating Ignacio Casale, Giovanni Enrico and Simon Bitzer. The Frenchman couldn't quite stay with the Chilean pair. He had to settle for third place, but goes third overall. Casale on a mission once again. He powered his way into this stage. His third stage win in 4 outings indeed. And 2 times champion, making a memorable date for Chile as he added to Nacho Cornejo's stage win in the bikes. He now leads Enrico by 21 minutes overall. That's enormous. History unearthed at every turn en route to the Dakar Rally finish. Millions of years of erosion have carved the desert landscape into the perfect battleground for the latest evolution of the world's greatest rally raid. And despite being dwarfed by the arid Arabian geology, the cars bravely entered into the unknown. A year after finishing as runner-up in the mini-team, 2-time Dakar winner Nani Roma has given himself a lot to contend with. As well as a brand new route in Saudi Arabia, he's also switched to a privateer team, the Borgvord BX7 Evo. Well, he enlisted a co-driver in the form of Danny Oliveras, and predictably, it's a steep learning curve. They're outside the top 40 at the moment. Well, the man with the accolade of being the first Dutch driver to win a stage of the Dakar in the car class, Bernard ten Brinkje, is tackling this rally for the 7th time, and with a Toyota Gazoo Racing Hilux and with co-driver Tom Colzoul. Yes, he's hoping to finish for the first time since his top 10 finish in 2015, and looking good at the moment, 7th on the stage and 8th overall. Well, for the local Saudi Arabia's hero is enjoying home advantage this week. Started the day 4th place, Yassid Al-Raji. Not totally matching the pace of the front runners, but certainly has them in his sights and is, of course, and on course to improve on his best of 7th place last year. 4th quickest on the stage, seeing him 4th overall. But what a battle. Fernando Alonso making himself a bit of a moving chicane there and clearly going the wrong way and almost spoiling the party for Yassid. The Formula One and Le Mans champ also found himself getting muscled out of the way by Orlando Terranova. A real Dakar education for Alonso then. Terranova, rally leader after stage 2, but had to concede 2 places to former winners. Nonetheless, the Argentine driver is going strong in his John Cooper Works X-Raid 4. 9th quickest yesterday, 5th overall, but being dropped from the pace by the leaders. Top 3 on a brilliant, story and stony day as well, as you've seen. Exactly the twisty battle the legends were hoping for. Carlos Sainz started the day as rally leader, the mini buggy proving strong and fast despite a hiccup mid-stage. El Matador kept up the pace, was only 3rd quickest at the end. Ringside seats for us though in this heavyweight battle, absolutely spectacular, and the terrain absolutely unforgiving in the incredible canyons and wadis. Oh, spreading the minis, reigning champ Nasser Al-Attiyah dancing his Toyota Hilux over the rocky terrain, 2nd overall, but the Qatari was penalised 3 minutes last night for failing to move out of the way of the charging Sainz. I wondered why he wasn't smiling yesterday. So, yeah, that deficit to make up, and he knows it. Takes nearly 5 minutes out of the Spanish rival, but no match for the stage winner. How's his mood then? Let's find out.
Try, to save everything because still long race, Now it's we finish 4 days from Dakar. It's like 10 days, It was really, really difficult, Dakar.
Not smiling, yeah. In incredible honesty from Nasser, I guess you might say. Finding it difficult. Esteban Bernal, though, coping, especially with the new co-driver, Paulo Fiuzza. Pace notes in English. He said he's not great at that. Well, here he got seriously lost once again, possibly due to that sort of misfire on the understandings, but then went maximum attack at the very end, and it was rock and roll all the way. First stage win of 2020 for Mr. Dakar, a dominant 2 minutes 26, and joins De Villiers as the first, oh, well, his first, I should say, to win Dakar stages on 3 continents. Happy boy. Well, we got lost once, we had a puncture. Not the perfect stage, but it's not finished. At least it's a good to win a stage. 4 stages, 4 different winners, and today it's the turn of Mr. Dakar and the buggy. Mathieu Serradori making up the top 5. Sainz continues to lead this Dakar with Nasser Al-Attiyah hot on his heels. The Brits Bell and McMurran 64th. 6-hour pens. In the SSV class, Sergei Karyakin continued his consistent run, but the Russian winner of the quads class in 2017 dropped about 6.5 minutes today. He came 4th and lies 4th overall. This is Aaron Domza, stage 1 winner, well over 3 hours off the pace though, but again, first experience in SSVs, sometimes it can be something of a challenge. He was 2nd, missing out on the stage win by just 19 seconds. Well, one man who's adapted brilliantly to the Dakar is Austin Jones. Been gone too long. 23-year-old American grabbing 3rd place, only 7.5 minutes off the lead. On his debut, Stars and Stripes all the way for him. And a brilliant stage victory here. 22-year-old Mitchell Guthrie doing wonders in his OT3. Oh dear for everybody else. Good news for the team after Cyril Lepre and Mike Horn were forced to abandon. Well, defending champion Chaleco Lopez was hoping to imitate his compatriots Cornejo and Casale by giving Chile another stage win today, but he lost valuable time in the final section. And after coming sixth, he slips to second in the standings. Spain's Jose Antonio Hinojo is now 3 minutes clear overall.